Hello, 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 everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome back, everyone. So today we are going to start off with some hot and spicy things for sure. So I'm going to go over kind of how this deck works first, because I'm sure that people are quite confused as to what they're looking at. But this deck is essentially a creature combo deck that uses quite a bit of its sort of power with its graveyard. So Rest in Peace and the like can be very hindering to this deck, but this deck can fight through that kind of thing. It can also just like kill its opponent with normal basic stuff, attacking with its creatures, etc., etc. So the main combination here for our 2 seconds here. There we go. That's weird. I hope I'm still good and going. Okay, so our main thing here is that we have sort of a combo based around Protean Hulk. You can see right here. So 5 green, 6/6. When it dies, you search the library for any number of creature cards with total CMC 6 or less and put them into play. So this card has a few different ways that it wins the game in other decks. So like one of the main things you can do with this card is you can sacrifice this, go get a bunch of 0-drop artifacts with 4 Disciple of the Vault and then like a sack outlet, and then you just kill your opponent that way, because you put like, if you put like 8 Ornithopters into play, and then you sacrifice 8 of them with 4 Disciple of the Vaults in play, then your opponent takes like 32 over the course of all of them being put into play, and because it's CMC that matters, you put like Ornithopters, Memnites, and then whatever else, 0-drop artifact creatures or 0-drop creatures and stuff like that. And so that's one way you can win with it. It can also be a Malira combo style deck. It can grab various different things to win the game through that. So the main line that we are playing, on the other hand, is kind of similar to the Malira combo deck, except it doesn't require us to get multiple pieces into play right away. So the way that it works is you sacrifice Protean Hulk, or Protean Hulk dies, or whatever. And the main way to do that is Footsteps of the Goryo. So Footsteps of the Goryo is 2 and a black, you return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield, and then you sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. So what you do is you cast it on your turn, obviously, get Protean Hulk into play. It dies at the end of turn, or if you have a sack outlet, one of the 2 Viscera Seers in the deck. And what you do is when it dies, you go get Body Double, and then a Viscera Seer if you don't already have one. Sacrifice Body Double will copy Protean Hulk in the graveyard. Sacrifice Body Double to Viscera Seer. Using Protean Hulk's ability, go get another Body Double. And you can get a second Viscera Seer, but you don't actually need it. You can also just go get nothing, or go get the Mogg Fanatic, which is another piece that you need. Body Double then copies Protean Hulk again. Sacrifice the Body Double Protean Hulk to get Reveillark and Mogg Fanatic. And then now you can sacrifice Reveillark sacrifice Mogg Fanatic to deal damage to your opponent. Sacrifice Reveillark to get back Body Double and Mogg Fanatic. Body Double copies Reveillark, and then you just infinite loop that over and over again. And the reason that this works is because Body Double will be in the graveyard as a part of its ability being on the stack of like targeting a creature. So you can over and over use the Body Double targeting itself, and like getting the infinite value, and basically you just infinite with a Mogg Fanatic. It's fairly simple and straightforward. So the deck has got a lot of different ways to get to there. We've got a couple Simian Spear Guides to kind of ramp into it. We have Collective Brutalities, Chart of Course, Taigam Schemings, Faithless Lootings, Lightning Axes, and Izzet Charms to all put creatures into our graveyard. And one of the things is you don't need to use Footsteps of the Goryo 2. You can also use Makeshift Mannequin, which is an instant speed reanimate spell for 3 and a black. That reanimates a creature, and then as long as it has a mannequin counter on it, which it gets 1 when it reanimates, it has, when this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, you sacrifice it. So it's essentially the same as a Footsteps of the Goryo, and that can let us infinite as well. And so basically, excuse me, as long as we get Protean Hulk into play, there's almost no way, unless they have some way to like hit it in our graveyard or hit our pieces in our graveyard or whatever, or like rest in peace or whatever. Things that like remove graveyards and stuff, we can just win pretty much at any time, including instant speed, because we're not casting anything. It's just a bunch of like loops and stuff. So we also have a couple of things at the sideboard just to like value out our opponent. For control matchups, we bring in like Boseiju to make our spells uncounterable, and Swan Songs to fight through their sort of other counter magic and stuff. We have Pithing Needle to stop, I would assume, probably Tron pieces and such. Pack Rat is just a value engine that can win the game when our opponent's got a lot of graveyard hate or what have you. Echoing Truth is a way to deal with graveyard hate. Bontu's Last Reckoning is for the sort of aggressive decks, just need to like slow them down a little bit. And then Thopter Engineer, I would assume Thopter Engineer is just another way to like grind out value. I don't know if this has any sort of combo with the deck. It doesn't seem like it. Oh my gosh. I'm yawning so much today. But then we've got a couple Woodfall Primuses just to like have some other top end things that we can reanimate and stuff like that. So I found this deck online and from a guy who posted it on Reddit, and I really thought the deck looked sweet, and I wanted to try it. And he said that he had been having a little bit of luck with it, but I wanted to take it for a spin, and I thought it would be quite the deck, at least for 0 to D, so I thought I'd bring that in. After this, we're going to bring in an actual amalgamation of things that one of our viewers has submitted, so that'll be quite interesting. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a league with BubbleHulk. Hopefully do okay with it at least. Come on, load it up. I'm pretty excited. This deck looks sweet. Ever since I've seen it, I was pretty excited to try it at least once. So, and if we do really poorly with this, then we run it back, and if not, then if we do well, then there will be another thing in this. So, I don't know if I'd call it hot garbage deck. And I would assume, Grolin, you're talking about Hedron Shift, because you were the one that came up with that monstrosity. I just built the list. You happened to come up with the idea, so. And that deck will be quite spicy. This hand looks amazing. We're just going to get, like, Thoughtseized, and it's not going to matter. But, like, being on the play with this deck and this hand seems quite good. Top, bottom. Can I win next turn? With 2 Simian Spirit Guides, can I win? I need 3, right? So I need 1 extra mana. Steam Vents. Sure. Oh, okay. Sure. It's something. I legitimately thought it was Death Shadow for a bit, and now it's okay. KCI? I didn't know KCI played Steam Vents. Interesting. Well, we might be able to just like destroy them, and I could just go for it now. Do they have like mainboard ways to kill me, or not kill me? Excuse me. Do they have mainboard ways to like hate on my graveyard? I don't think they do. Discard Protean Hulk? Pass. Man, this is sweet. I like this deck. I just really like Footsteps of the Goryo. My opponent, I'm at my opponent's mercy for 1 turn. Right here. You do whatever you want. Okay. What is going on? I really want some form of like protection, like another reanimate spell. That works perfectly. Protean Hulk. If this resolves, it's game over. Viscera Seer body double. Copy Protean Hulk. My opponent's just going to activate. Sure. That way they can auto yield through the rest of my turn. I don't know. Maybe. It's very weird to say the least. What? Oh, I just like. Okay, sure. I don't know why I just like clicked through the rest of their turn. I let their expedition map resolve. It should have let me have another chance to do something. That's fine. We have the combo sort of in play, ready to fire off whenever they try and do something to me, so. This is quite dirty. I don't know if it's a punt. I think it's just like fine, because it doesn't really matter. Just waiting on my opponent to do something to me, and I can stop them. Yeah, this is quite the dirty deck, though, that's for sure. So, be prepared, because this is quite interesting, for sure. I'm waiting on you to do something, bud. You played a land? Okay. I would like to get Mogg Fanatic and Body Double. Copy Protean Hulk. Sacrifice target there. Get Reveillark. And I guess Viscera Seer. Doesn't really matter. Do you see the loop yet, opponent? Get back. Body Double Mogg Fanatic. Sure. X equals 2. I don't know what they could possibly get. Tormod's Crypt. Okay. Jeez. Alright, looks like we're doing this the hard way. Yeah, we'll top that one. And then just auto yield. Top. Top. Yeah, so we obviously should have let them, or we should have done it on our turn when they were completely tapped out. Engineered on 1. Sure. Let's Faithless Looting, discard these 2. And I cannot win from here with the combo anymore. Yeah, that was definitely a punt. I agree. Can we win this game? Like, my opponent has likely locked us out, right? Oh, you know what? This is probably Blue-Red Prison. This is probably one of the really, really bad matchups for this deck. Chalice on 1. I think that's okay with me. Let's get a red, blue. Yep. And we're going to be drawing with this, which is really bad for us. Discard. Discard? Reveillark. Okay. I can't actually cast that one right now. So I just let them do whatever they need to, and then I just get back like Protean Hulk. I don't know if they have the lock. I think that it's going to be hard for us to win, but I think we can maybe still do it. When I see like one more lock piece, then I'm probably out of here. Yeah, this is definitely Blue-Red Prison, excuse me. Which means they absolutely do not have counter spells. I've just always wanted to cast more of this card. Oh boy, that counter is sweet. I like it. Combat. Please take 6. Yeah, 6 damage feels dang good. Alright, cast Faithless Looting. I guess I'm just like digging at this point. Oh, it's Oh man, I'm dumb. Oops! That's fine. I was just thinking it costs 3 mana. That's what it is. It's fine. What are you grabbing? Because if it's anything that's just gonna kill me, then I'm just gonna be out of here. Alright, Grolin, calm down. I get it. I'm making mistakes, I know. Crucible of Worlds. So they're gonna try and go for the win now. Because their main win con is Crucible plus Ipnir Rivulet. So they're just casting Crucible. Playing Inventor's Fair, sure. And now they can mill me for 4. Is it 4? Jeez. Combat. Boop you. Do you have an answer to my Protean Hulk? You can search for anything. You gotta have it, like, right now. Bridge. Sure, but you can't cast Bridge. Oh, you've got another Mox Opal. Dang it, Bobby. Alright. Sure. I am going to go ahead and cast Simian Spirit Guide. I'm going to cast target Simian Spirit Guide, discard Reveillark. Yep, Chalice triggers. This monkey's got to get in there somehow, guys. I had to have cast this at least once. We put our faith in Harambe. That's what you're supposed to do. Sorcerer's Spyglass, sure. You see my Serum Visions that I can't cast. What would you like to choose? Viscera Seer, sure. That makes sense. Tectonic Edge. Ha! Got him. Tectonic Edge, my Steam Vents. Sure. You only have one card in hand. Collective Brutality, okay. That'll deal the last 2 points of damage. But I have to be able to get in there with the monkey. And he's just gaining life every turn. Why doesn't this deck... Well, I mean, we can't play Lightning Bolt, I guess. But why doesn't this deck play Lightning Bolt? That'd be sweet. If my opponent can't successfully kill me while they're playing this, does this kill? This only hits creatures, right? Okay, sure. So let's do some card draws. Discard, discard. I'm probably not ever being able to beat down with this. A Braid? Yeah, a Braid would be sick. I just need to, like, bounce the Ensnaring Bridge. Like, I don't even care about, like, abrading anything, or... I don't need to destroy it. I just need a one turn. Witchbane Orb? That likely means game over. Alright, you got me, opponent. Good beats. Let's move on to number 2. Let's try that again. Alright, so these Echoing Truths, like, absolutely come in. And these Swan Songs probably come in. Well, I don't know. Swan Song only hits War of Invention. Because all the other stuff is like artifacts. I could say Pithing Needle. But I don't know if there's anything... I could say Pithing Needle for, what's the name of the land? Inventor's Fair? That might be okay. Or what if I just attack them? I don't know. Simian Spirit Guy's really bad in these matchups. And I'm not trying to aggro my combo in play. Maybe just Thopter Engineer? I don't know. What is the point of this card? I took this Can you infinite this? You can. This is another way to go infinite. Okay. Okay. Got it. Makes sense. We figured it out, Chad. It's fine. We got there. I would like to play first. That hand just doesn't do anything. This hand has some stuff in it, though. I'll keep it. It does go under bridge. I didn't even think about that either. I probably... Well, I'm going first, so it doesn't really matter where I put that. Let's get... I have blue... Let's get Steam Vents. And I Serum Visions first. Top, bottom. Okay. Faithless Looting. Discard. And I'm just going to get, like, have my graveyard hammered next turn. It's not going to matter. Gosh, anytime I can cast Reveillark just makes me so happy. I love that card. This artwork is so good. I have a foil of this for Canlander, and oh my gosh, just every time. Why can't we get Karmic Guide in Modern? Wizards, please print Karmic Guide in Modern. I would play the crap out of that card. I won't do gross combo things with it. Not that much, at least, I promise. Spellskite. Okay. Do you have all of the, gosh, Goryo's Vengeances and Through the Breaches? That's kind of nuts. That is not cheap. That deck is, like, super stupidly expensive. And, like, none of the cards actually, like, go, like, transfer over to other Grafdigger's Cage. Okay. So we need an answer to that one. Jeez. What up, Mr. Grixis? How are you doing today? We're playing some stuff. We're playing Grixis land base that has a green and a white card in it. That's a pretty good... yeah, you got it, dude. That's a pretty good cost, actually, for breaches. Which is dumb, because, like, that... God. I hate everything, chat. You know what? This game is just frustrating. I'm just going to move on. I had a lot of fighting through prison. We're trying to win games with a meme. We can't sit there and let our prison opponent just jerk off for a bunch. Let's just move on. We'll have a good time in the next one. This isn't really a Grixis deck, though. There are a lot of green cards in this deck. Look. There's a big chunk of green cards right there. And there's 2 white cards. It's mostly just red-blue, and the only reason I'm really doing it is because I I had seen this list earlier today after because I took like a screenshot of the list that I found not too long ago, probably like a month ago or something like that, and so I had seen it and I was like, man, this is really sweet. Ooh, yeah, this ain't as sweet. And so there aren't a whole lot of Goryo's Vengeance Breach decks, just to be fair. And so I was just like, it's not really Grixis, but I was looking through lists earlier today because no one really gave me anything that like excited me all that much. And so I had seen this and I was like, man, this is really sweet. I remember this deck. I think it looks really cool. Why don't we try this? So it is still Grixis, I understand, but it's not that bad. At least I don't think. Burn. Oh boy. Did I leave a land on top? I did not. I left a Simian Spirit Guide on top, which is going to let my opponent know all of the things. It actually doesn't let them know anything. They could just think I'm on Through the Breach, to be honest. Turbo Emrakul, Summoner's Egg, All in Narset, Goryo's as foretold. Yeah, all of those decks aren't good. I just thought I'd clarify for you that like none of those decks are all that great. Like no offense, because like I understand they're sweet. They just aren't great. Does my opponent have a way to stop me from murdering them next turn? Why'd I shock? Am I stupid? What did I do? Dang it, Bobby. I'm playing against Burn. What am I doing? It's fine. This makes me look tough. Because my Burn opponent's like, oh man, he fetched and shocked and didn't do anything with it. Oh yeah, let him do what he's doing. This just makes me look tough. Yeah, I'm giving them a handicap. Yeah, sure am. Gotta let them have a little bit of fun. Ooh, okay. Sure. Alright, so as much as I want to, I think Collective Brutalitying this turn is like the best option. Just like Collective, discard all these cards, and then next turn, I play the Mannequin. I think that's correct. All three modes. Boom, boom, boom. Black, blue, discard this, discard this. Give me all of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to play a land. Jeez, I almost messed that up. Alright. Actually, it probably wouldn't have mattered. Next turn, I can get triple bolted. Well, they're going to play Eidolon and Bolt. And they drew a land, right? Because they didn't have... Oh, no, they had the Bloodstained Mire. So they have Bolt Eidolon in hand that we know about. So I don't think I'm dead. Body double. Okay, that being in our hand really sucks. We can do it, though. It's fine. Sure. Eidolon? Sure. Eidolon, Ted. Pass. Sure. Please. Please. Oh, baby. Makeshift Mannequin, my Protean Hulk? This is an instant. Why is this card an instant? This is so stupid. Oh, man. We're just going to get double bolted and die. It's fine. I would like to go to blockers. Block that one. Take a bolt, take a bolt. Do you have two? They have two, right? I'm not stupid. They have a spike. Sure, that's enough. You got me, opponent. See? I shocked that turn and I shouldn't have. Let's get a punt counter going. Okay, I want Echoing Truths. I want Swan Songs. These Woodfall Primuses are way too cute. Taigam Scheming's probably too cute. Yeah. I just don't want my opponent to cast Rest in Peace. That's essentially what it comes down to. Thank you. The rest of the chat's fallen behind. Yeah, this hand is fine. It's got Collective Brutality, which is kind of like the best card in this deck for this matchup. So, let's do this. No. Go ahead. Vantage Goblin Guide? Jeez, alright. Yep. Viscera Seer. Alright. That doesn't really do anything for me. Collective, all three modes. Boom, boom, boom. Black, blue, discard this, discard this. I would like to take your Helix, I guess. I'll just take one of your bolts. That's a very good burn hand. That's like super not good for me. Oh, man. So they drew the Bloodstain Mire, so I know that their hand is Mesa, Mountain, Bolt, Spike, and Helix. Oh. That's a lot of damage, chat. That's a lot of damage. Sure. Okay, let's draw some cards. Discard. Discard. Play this, say go. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're dead. I think this match is not great. Game 1, we might have been able to win had I not made a silly mistake. Just double bolt me. Just like fire them off. If they drew another bolt too, we're just like so close to dead. Although they have, yeah, Rest in Peace. Yep. Can't do anything about that. So I need to draw like exactly just all of the cards. I don't think we're ever winning this. You know, you live by the graveyard hate, you die by the graveyard hate, right? This is what we get for playing Mono White Prison. So this one might have been quick. We might get done with this and then move on to the actual deck for today. This one is not anywhere near as good as I wanted it to be. That really sucks. This hand is probably pretty okay. I also don't know really how to play this deck as much, just because I don't understand all of the lines that you're supposed to take with this. So, yeah, basically that's just what it feels like. It's just like, well, alright, I guess I'm doing things. And my opponent's going to kill me. Bottom, top. Top. Thank you. Moving on. They're like blue-white control. Nope. Oh boy. Swamp Thoughtseize, probably not as bad. But probably not super great. If this is like 8-rack, we are just like not winning the game. Our hand gets so very like emptied so quickly. It's just not good. Get a mountain. Faithless Looting. Ooh. Discard. Discard? You know, Woodfall Primus is a great Magic the Gathering card. And I'm going to be happy when Woodfall Primus makes a really good showing in the next couple turns. It is going to put my opponent in the ground. Play this. Play Serum Visions. I really want another Reanimate spell. Bottom. Top, I guess. I'm just like never casting Reveillark in a million years, but that's fine. Why is there not a single white land in this deck? Yeah. They have another discard spell. Maybe it's not. Okay. I would like to get this one. Say yes. And then I would like to pass the turn. Please cast something. I would like to cast Makeshift Mannequin targeting Woodfall Primus, doing the thing. Do you have a Surgical Extraction? Get that swamp out of here. What are you doing in my swamp? Boom. Oh, hey, look. I can attack with a 6/6. I wonder if that's the best way to play this. Just, like, don't ever worry about, like, comboing unless I have it just, like, the nut ready to go. Hey, look, I attacked. Isn't that weird? I'm going to draw 2 cards. How about a little bit more? Bottom... Top, just in case I need a Reanimate spell. I can Reanimate a Reveillark. That doesn't really do anything. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, it's even better, too, if they kill this in any way. Like, if they target this, it dies and comes back and immediately blows up their land again. Oh, boy, that was sweet. All right, give me these pack rats. They're absolutely going to bring in some form of graveyard hate, because they always do. Cut a Faithless Looting just because they're bad top decks. Probably cut 2. Cut the Simian Sphere Guides because they suck as top decks as well. Just cut a Protean Hulk, I guess. Although this is kind of our big beaters. We don't even need to kill anyone with the combo. We just have these in play. and they're likely pretty good. Maybe Collective Brutality? It's just not doing enough. Let's do that. Swan Song, you think? I already clicked submit. Actually, I don't need my opponent's graveyard open, really. Just leave it on mine. All right. Yes. Let's do it. This has got a reanimate spell, a Woodfall Primus, a way to discard it. Let's do it. Inquisition me, sure. Probably taking Footsteps, because that's what I would take. Just because you don't want the exact same... Yep, you don't want the exact same outcome as last game. I wonder what my opponent's doing. We saw Marsh Flats and Swamp out of them last game. Alright, well this is almost no different. Oh, they're Abzan. Okay. Please tell me they're like collective to take an instant or sorcery. Are you just duressing me? Sure. What would you like to take? There's so many different options. That was really bad, I think. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Scoos! That's not very nice. Oh boy, we have all the things. Really could use Footsteps. That'd be sweet. They did not eat anything at my end step. That was very bad, opponent. Yep. Please recast it. That'd be so awesome. Yes. Perfect. What is it, 2 and a black to... Yeah. Yeah, they're just full on the Abzan train. I will take 2. Sure. I think that was probably wrong, but, I mean, you do you, I guess. Oops. Alright, chart of course is fine. Except I need to deal with this first. Can I get... Oh, gosh. If I put... Well, I can just do these two, I guess. Oh, it's only one card. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I am probably never killing a Scooz, huh? Like, I really need to be able to kill it with a lightning axe, and I need to draw one first. Okay, let's go on to the third one. I don't think I can beat a Scooz without drawing any of the answers to it. I actually do kind of like... Well, I actually don't like Swan Song as much if they're on the complete mid-range plan. I still think it's a very good top deck, and that's kind of what these games come down to. Yep. Yep. They're going to take one of these, probably chart a course, honestly. Nope. Interesting. Spell bomb, sure. Fatal push my pack rat. Does this play Scooz make me cry? That's a Goyf. That is a big boy. I'm out. I was like, I'm just losing the surgical right there. I can't do anything. Wow, that was quick. All right, so I know that there are a few of you hanging out in here. Tell me right now if you want me to play a couple more matches of this because it's been so quick. This deck we've been going on for how long now? An hour. You guys want one more? Maybe two more? Fair. Yeah, but that monstrosity is, well, a monstrosity. Okay. Since you voted, I guess we'll move it on to Hedron Shift. I'm going to play all 5 of that one because no matter what, just to get a feel for the deck, because I built the list today, and so I don't know how it functions, and I want to see what is good and bad in it. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and put us on a Be Right Back screen, and then I'm going to go load up the next deck, because this deck did not perform as well as it should. So I will see you guys in just a bit.